What's up, y'all? It's your friendly neighborhood commentator, Dread Silver, and as you can see, it's already like at game 4, and the Dallas Mavericks are up 3-0, and you can't be you can't be mad at me because I did send those 3 games. Like, I was kind of in a rush to get through it, and not just because I didn't feel like playing the games. It was because, you know, Jamal Crawford was out, first of all, and I knew it was going to be rough playing without him, and at the same time, I wanted to hurry up and get through it to get through this new association. And in this video, I'm going to tell y'all what team I chose and why I chose them. So, but just going against the Mavericks, y'all, like, this team was crazy. Like, you saw they were 99 in offense, I believe, and at first I'm like, why are the Mavericks 99 in offense? But then I thought about it. Like, I started this association as soon as the playoffs ended last year. Like, I mean, not the playoffs ended as soon as the new season started. So these are like the Mavericks in their prime. These are the world champion basketball team Mavericks. Like, I'm gonna break down the team for y'all. Like, starting out with Vince Carter. He's acting like he's in his prime with the Flight Brothers and all that stuff. Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter back on the Raptors. But just breaking down this team, man, like, Dirk is playing like crazy. He makes every single bucket, which is expected. Very expected. But they got Jason Kidd making 3 after 3. They got Lamar Odom, and this is no normal Lamar Odom who's like 68 overall right now, who was playing horrible on the Mavs, who got released from the team. No, it's not that Lamar Odom. It's Lamar Odom, 6th man of the year, who should be a starter on the Lakers, Lamar Odom. So you'll see a little bit of him because he got some special powers in this game. Like, I didn't know that Lamar Odom, like, was a special player. So check him out because he has some special moves. But you see him, they got some crazy defense on me. The reason why this game doesn't go as good as I want it to go is because, not because I'm not playing good D, just they drained their shots, and none of my shots were falling. I think I wasn't turning over the ball at all, but no shots were falling. So getting ready, you see Lamar Odom trying to drive to the paint. I'm stopping him, and that's like probably the only stop I get on Lamar Odom the whole game, really. But it ends up to a 3 with Vince Carter, so they're killing me right there. And Jason Kidd just strips me like the ball doesn't belong to me. This is just a whole series of just horrible mishaps that happened to me. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Really? You're going to throw that to Brandon Jennings and not Josh Smith, who's trailing? But I finally get a bucket to go. Nice pass behind my back with Brandon Jennings to Josh Smith. Pretty nice move right there. I feed Josh Smith, try to get the pick to go, and I get a nice poster with Josh Smith. It wasn't anything big because I think I was dunking on Lonzo G, I believe. Nobody who's that big, but, you know, I got to get at least one poster in here just to, like, make me feel better about this whole total game. But just playing this game was, like, rough, man. Even their bench was nice. Alonzo G, Delonte West. Like, come on. And right here, I play, like, some perfect defense. Like, I got my player coming out the hedge right there, trying to put both of us double team so he doesn't get a 3-point shot off, but he still drains it. So I feed Jamal Crawford over here, get a nice elbow into Vince Carter. Like, I'm not appreciating how he's playing on me, so I got to rough him up a little bit, show him who's boss. Jamal Crawford makes that bucket right there. I love it when he makes those and ones. I get a nice Jamal crossover right there to get easy bucket. I love his crossover. It's pretty quick. I'm pretty upset I didn't get that many shake and bakes, or any shake and bakes this season, because apparently his dribble package is not, like, attributed to him. I had to put it on there, or I have to. But check this out right here. Did you know Dirk had that athleticism? He really just spinned around me, went for the reverse slam on like 3 of my players. That's crazy, and he almost made it. Almost got the and one. But I end off the quarter with the Michael Jordan-esque shot from the foul line right there. Looking like he was going against the Jazz when he made that game-winning bucket. But it's only in the first quarter, and I am up starting off this game, which is pretty good, like, considering how the other team was playing. And you see me, like, getting the inbound steal a little bit. And, you know, I got to do anything I can to get these buckets. Like, I really wasn't ready to lose against this team. I wanted to get to the finals. I really did. And if I really wanted to get to the finals, I really shouldn't have sent these games. But you see Lamar Odom get past me. He stayed doing that hesitation move time after time. I feed Courtney Lee, trying to get to the bucket again. And I get a nice and one to go. Tough and one. You see him get hit hard right there by Jason Terry. Jason Terry also is a star in this game, man. And I can't be mad because I know back in the day, back in the old NBA lives, I was treating Jason Terry like a high flyer, dunking on people. And you see Lamar Odom go at me again. dunking on my whole team. Bogan and Terrence Williams looking dumb right there. I just wish, like, I love Lamar Odom. I remember in 2K11, he was one of my favorite players. Even though he wasn't that great, he really was one of my favorite players. And you see Jason Terry get the N1 up and under right there. He's too hype about it. But check Lamar Odom. Like, this is the superpowers I'm talking about. How are you just going to spin move through me? Half his body literally went through me. Thank goodness he didn't make the bucket right there, because I was so angry. I was so angry that happened. And you see Chuck Hayes does not stick with his man. There was no reason to switch right there. No reason at all. So Dirk gets an open three. So I call a timeout, trying to like change my defensive settings, trying to prevent Lamar Odom from getting these drives into the lane, trying to prevent Dirk from driving, because Dirk, he stayed driving on me. Like, he would start taking his dribble and then start driving, and if I blocked him in the paint, he would just shoot it and make it. Like that fadeaway, that Dirk fadeaway. Or if I like let him get to the paint a little bit so he wouldn't take the fadeaway, he'd just have a crazy layup on like all my players because he's so tall. And height in this game equals automatic layups, as y'all know. And I try to get this pick and roll play to go. It isn't working, so I feed Brandon Jennings open in the corner. That's wet. So I don't get that many buckets with Brandon Jennings, at least 3-pointers. So I was pretty happy I got that one. I feed Jamal Crawford right there. Change my mind mid-shot, and I just take the Josh Smith fadeaway, and that's wet. Like, whenever Josh Smith hits a fadeaway like that, I get so hyped, because I swear in the games, in real life, he does not make it like that. And once again, Lamar Odom, why can you go through my players? What? Why is he allowed to go through my players? I told you guys, like, Lamar Odom is a superhero in this game. He really is. It reminds me of what, like X-Men Evolution, Shadowcat, who just be going through people. Clearly. And no other player has been doing that to me except Lamar Odom. So it was weird. I think he does it one more time in this game. So I try to get that pick and roll play to go one more time. It isn't happening. I feed it to Josh Smith again. So I just go for the spin dunk right there. If Lamar Odom can go through me on these layups and dunks, why can't I get a spin dunk to go? So I'm fast breaking one more time. I see Brandon Jennings open. Try to get the alley-oop to go. It's not happening. I forced that just to get an alley-oop. But I get the ball right back. And I see it's a mismatch. Bogut against Jason Kidd. So I get a nice post-move dunk right there. But they're not having it. They're trying to come back on here. They're down. Actually, I'm down by 2. Jason Kidd with the ball. And they feed it to Dirk with the free throw line fadeaway. Like, what did I tell you? If I stop him from getting to the paint, it's fadeaway time. And once again, dude's just like going through my players, and they stay doing that move. Like, because I had my players double team on drive, whenever one player would drive, it would leave someone like Shawn Marion open, and he'd take that jumper. So I was getting really frustrated that was happening because I couldn't really stop it. This team was very offensively talented. Like, the 99 overall was not a lie. Even though these players are old and slow, kinda. And I like don't go for the fake, I don't bite on it, but Dirk just disrespects me by shooting that round in my face. But Dirk does that, and that's not something I can really stop, you know. So I try to get this play to go. Another pick and roll play with Amon Shumpert. I think it's gonna be a poster, but boy am I wrong. Dirk's in the lane and Jason Kidd's in the lane, so it wasn't really happening right there. And I don't choke up on Vince Carter on the transition 3, so he drains that. At this point, it's a fourth quarter. I'm down by 12. I'm not liking how the game's going, but I've been in worse positions and still come back. So I'm still confident. And I go in with Brandon Jennings behind the back layup. That was pretty nice. And I feed J.J. Hickson, kick it out to Hayes, kick it out to Turkoglu. Try to take the nice pull-up, but it's not happening with Turkoglu. For some reason, he does not have a pull-up game, but I get the steal back. And I see Courtney Lee wide open, so why not? And I miss it. So I'm thinking, like, this isn't going very good. I'm down by 13, and any open shot I have, I can't make it. Lamar Odom is still going through my players for buckets. And I feel like the game is just against me, man. Like, I feel like when I'm so deep in the series, they're like, you're not about to win this unless I pull off a miracle. So I'm trying to go to the paint once again. You see me missing shot after shot, getting destroyed in the paint, and they're on the fast break. What do you want me to do right here? They feed Lamar Odom, and what do you think's going to happen? He's going to drain it. Lamar Odom, Superman right here. I don't know why the Mavs aren't playing him. They should know this about him. He can go through players, get hit threes. So I'm trying to come back on him. I just hit a 3 right there. and I'm down by 13, so I know I need a steal right here. I need a stop. I need stops and buckets, and they answer right back with a Dirk fadeaway. I'm playing great D, but you can't stop Dirk Nowitzki when he's making those fadeaway shots. And I hops up into the lane, feed Hickson with the nice cutting play by Hickson, and I make that. So I'm like, okay, I'm on a roll with these buckets, made back-to-back buckets. I can keep doing this and maybe get back into the game. There's still 2 minutes left, but I'm not playing D. And Vince Carter hits a 3, and I realized by this time the game's about over, so I'm like, might as well give the fans a show, you know. I get a nice steal right there, passed off to JJ Hickson for the alley-oop. Good way to like end the game, end my season, you know. I want to end this season with some flash right here. So I get a steal with Josh Smith. I'm running down the court right here. Jamal Crawford saves. I try to go for the 360, but he just goes for a nice dunk right there. I mean, we gotta end the game with some class. I'm glad we like got the last possession of the game, and that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, but I'm gonna tell y'all the team I chose for my new association right here. And don't get mad, cause I know a lot of y'all are gonna get mad cause I didn't choose the team y'all suggested. But I'll give y'all every single reason why I didn't choose every other team in my association creation. But I chose the Golden State Warriors. I got a lot of reasons for them, and it's a team I could keep the core together, which I'm happy about that. But this is your friendly neighborhood commentator, Dread Silver, and I'm out. I had a good time with this Kings Association, and hopefully we might see some more videos from it in the future. So peace, y'all.